Hey, this is Tomas from OK It's Not Enough Coaching, helping you get unstuck and become the best version of yourself. And in this video, I want to share with you some insights and tips on how to use your downtime more effectively, because the way you are relaxing now may be actually making you even more tired. Recently, I was interviewed for a magazine about how to use our downtime more effectively. And we had an incredible conversation, and it was so interesting because most achievers and most driven people focus on how to get more done, how to be more effective and efficient during their working hours. And that's all great and fine, but very few people are just as intentional about their downtime. And if you think about it, you probably work 8, 10, maybe even 12 hours in your day. And how many hours do you dedicate to relaxing? Maybe 1 or 2. So the ratio itself, 10 to 1, is pointing out that you should probably treat your downtime with much more respect and appreciation. And what do most people do to relax? After a long day at work, they come home, they sit down, maybe switch on TV and watch it for a couple of hours. Or they go to a bar to kind of hang out, have a few drinks. The problem with this is that even though they are hoping that it will help them sort of decompress and unwind a little bit, it usually makes them even more tired. And think about it, when you go out with your friends, do you feel more refreshed? Do you feel more energized? Probably not. And after sitting in front of TV, you probably feel even more tired. So here are a few tips that I want to share with you on how to be more intentional with the way you relax. So the first step, as with anything else, is awareness. For the next 7 days, I would like you to become more aware about how you relax after your long day at work. How do you decompress? What is it that you do? Don't change anything, just observe, just become more aware. What is it that you do? And more importantly, pay attention to how do you feel afterwards. Do you feel refreshed? Do you feel re-energized? Or do you feel sluggish? Do you feel more tired? Do you feel even more exhausted? The second step is that if you identify that some of these ways you are relaxing now are actually not making you any more relaxed, they're actually taking energy out of you or making you even more tired, I'd like you to think about what could you replace them with? What do you know that works for you? Which would be a good way to relax? It could be active or passive relaxation, but something that you've done in the past and that you know that works. And I'd like you to, 1 or 2 or 3 days a week to replace some of these negative relaxations, replace them with something that is much more positive. Now, in the next step, I actually have a few suggestions for you that it will definitely help you get a little bit more headspace to recharge, re-energize, decompress. And these ways work for most people, so there's a very good chance that it will work for you as well. So the first one is meditation. And funny enough, most people freak out when I suggest meditation because they think they have to meditate for an hour. And that's not the case at all. If you're new to meditation, start with 5 minutes and slowly build your way up to 10, 15, maybe even 20. I personally meditate every day between 10 and 15 minutes, and it's the perfect duration for me. Another great way to decompress, one of my favorite ones, is actually just going for a walk. Leave your phone at home so no one is bugging you with messages and phone calls and so on. This is you time. And just go for a walk for 15, 20 minutes. That's one of my favorite ways after a long day of coaching to just go around here for maybe 20 minutes and just let everything sink in and think through my day. And I can totally see or feel the difference at the end of a 20-minute walk. Next is journaling. What a great way to decompress your mind. Just sit down for 5 or 10 minutes at the end of the day with a pen and paper, ideally a notepad, that you have just dedicated to the journaling, and do a little reflection on your day. Maybe write down some ideas, breakthrough lessons that you've learned, and you'll be amazed how much more relaxed you'll feel at the end of that, because it sort of sums up the day and it will help you see it in a different perspective. And finally, of course, exercise. And it depends on you whether you prefer more high intensity or just more kind of lower key type of exercise. Running is fantastic, or gym. I love running because you can just go for a run and forget everything, and I always feel my mind is much clearer after that. Another great way is yoga. Yoga is very personal, yoga is very peaceful, and it will help you get to know yourself, and it will help you reconnect with your body, with your breath, with your muscles, with your physiology. And so exercising is a fantastic way to relax and to make the most out of your downtime. Okay, that's it for today. If you found it useful or have any questions, please leave me a comment below. I'll make sure that I find time to reply and help you out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again in the next few days in another video.